Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's get into the video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about which one I think is better, and that is the twist racket or the curl sponge. Jumping straight into it, I've used the twist racket for quite some time, probably like 4 or 5 years now, and one of the things I'm going to say about this is that I've only had to buy it once. Probably should recycle it, or probably should purchase another one sometime in the near future. I haven't really seen the reason to, mainly because you could just wash it. I'm sure you guys seen that ad. If you guys haven't seen the ad about this, you can reuse it. It's highly reusable. You just wash it. It's a one-time use, and I don't know if you're supposed to be buying it within a few years, but I haven't felt the need to buy one. The issue with this one that I have is that, one, you can only really use it when you have a shorter hair. So kind of like this, a little bit shorter, or at least in my experience, I don't really get the desired curl pattern that I want when I have hair like this, or even a little bit longer. It usually gives me the most desired outcome when I have shorter hair. And also with that, the ridges in this one is very limited. You can't get a different style or a different kind of curl pattern that you want just using this one, because it only has one setting, which is this. Jumping into that now, the curl sponge, this one is my tried and true. This is the first thing I've used, and I'm gonna say off the bat, this is my favorite thing to use for my hair. Mainly because, again, look at the ridges. It just has more in-depth patterns, and they have a plethora of different kinds of curl sponges. This one is just the one I prefer when styling my hair, but when your hair is longer, it just gives you a more texturized pattern, and that's usually what I like to go for. Now, unfortunately, because you have different settings, and because it's a sponge, it's the actual sponge, you have to buy them. You have to recycle them after a few tries, after a few weeks. I usually recycle it within maybe 2-3 months. If you're using it often, then yeah, you should recycle them often, because you're using oils in your head, using moisturizer and all that stuff, and all that dirt builds into the sponge, because again, it is a sponge. So you should recycle them on maybe a monthly basis. Now, in my opinion, this one's just better. Overall, this curl sponge is better, but I do see the uses for this one, and I do recommend you guys have this one. Just, you know, when you cut your hair off and maybe you're doing waves, and then when it's in that weird stage of like, you can have waves, but it's kind of a little bit of a fro, so your hair doesn't really know what it's doing. I usually like to use this one just to give me some type of look, because I feel like it just look weird with like a mini fro, and it's just sitting on top of my head. So kind of like to use this as like that catch-all little style, a little bit of a different look, just so I don't go around looking like every other black person. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys use different things for your hair, or if you have different type of sponges that you use for your hair, let me know in the comments below. But until next time, I'll see you guys around.